Guys, we are back on cryptocurrency theory. We are back on this channel, and we're doing a live stream on Tuesday, guys. So, guys, welcome back to the channel. Guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Give everybody a minute to get down here. I know everybody's fighting the crowd and fighting the YouTube servers just to get on this channel. So we'll wait till you get here. Good amount of stuff going on. Good amount of stuff going on today on Tuesday, guys. So, opening up here. Open up the channel back here and waiting on the people to get down here. So we're gonna do a live stream. If you're into crypto, this is a great place to come and check out some cool stuff that you're not gonna find most places. So, you know, when we just opened the channel up guys on Tuesday, we kind of figure out a game plan on what we want to do for the week here. You know, we usually start by you know, just going through some of the basic stuff. You know, and kind of try to put our foot in, you know, one foot in the sand into where maybe the crypto week is going. So, you know, keep in mind when you come down here on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever day it is, whenever we start the channel, which is usually Tuesdays, U.S. time, which is just a small pimple on the whale's ass in terms of how big the world is. But when you see us pop up this time of the week, just know that we're coming on here to try to get, to try to put our foot in the sand to see what might be going on with crypto this week, right? So this is kind of a real raw me just jumping into this stuff and basically looking at maybe what kind of crap they're giving us now that they're back at the office. You know, it's Monday, Tuesday, whatever. It's Monday for me, guys. So we're just getting in here. We're getting comfy and hoping you can make it down here. So let's drop to the chat, see if anybody's arrived. Like I said, I know people are racing to get down here. They see us pop up on the screen and they literally like have to pull over. They're so excited to see the channel pop up on a Tuesday. Mr. Boo! Yeah, so we're just checking the audio, guys. So we are live in the chat on the channel. And basically this is badass. You know, this is kind of what we want to look at. Guys, there's a good chunk of stuff coming out crypto related as usual. I mean, this is as per usual as every, you know. Alan, what's good? My main moderator's in the house, and Bill B89's finally joined us. Thanks for coming back to the live chat, man. I haven't been seeing you in here, Bill, enough. So I don't know if you're finding a better YouTube stream on the internet, but I doubt it. So glad to have you back, Bill 89 and Alan and Mr. Full. So glad to have everybody back in the chat, and whoever's hitting that heart button, appreciate that. It's kind of fun to sit there and tap it, right? So you know, guys, we're walking up the ladder. You know, we're taking it slow. We don't want to jump into anything on the channel right now. I want to make sure the stream here is thorough today, just because we're moving into kind of a different time, guys, on the channel, and you know, with all the members and all that, kind of finally getting comfy on here, and basically. Like I said, guys, last week we assigned Alan a moderator. You know, it's not really maybe a big deal if you think, but don't be pissing Alan off is kind of where I'm going with that. And last week, guys, we saw the ETF launch. So, I mean, pretty big things happening in terms of news, guys, not only on the channel, but in the crypto space. And we're trying to follow some of this stuff. So kind of when I just initially am trying to figure out what is going on, the prices have been kind of sideways. I don't know who said that in the chat. I think it was Mr. Fool. For a year, sideways for a year. On the altcoins they have, yeah, definitely. BTC's actually gone up, but we have a lot of stuff, guys, and I want to go over a lot of stuff. I actually have a pretty interesting article. Maybe we'll save to the end of the chat, which is kind of the happenings and stuff like that with Mt. Gox and some of the Bitcoin Cash, and Bitcoin SV. So we're going to kind of talk about that towards the end of the chat here. So guys, we want to jump in firstly to prices. So prices have been kind of boring for the last couple of days. I mean, we've been not really seeing too much in terms of, you know, actually good price action. We've just kind of seen, I mean, we saw Ethereum Classic go up, but that was very short-lived. And I don't really see that being the hype that was really really what the crypto space needed. I mean, I'm glad it went up. I'm not. I mean, you guys know I love the love Ethereum Classic, so I'm glad it went up. Yeah, thanks, Bill. So prices, like I said, have been pretty boring. Blur token, this coin that I deemed a scam, guys, based on what I found, is up 56%. So You know, not financial advice in terms of price. This coin's doing pretty good. You know, we're not promoting this. We're just looking at the prices, guys. I mean, I don't control the prices. You don't control the prices, but we definitely both influence the prices, guys, especially if we're buying this stuff kind of ongoingly, that kind of thing. Which you guys know we've been doing on the channel. You know, we're not buying every single second because we're not getting paid every single second. But when we do get paid, you bet your ass that you know, we're in this crypto stuff, buying what we want to get and holding what we want to get. And recently, guys, that's been Ethereum Classic. And I told you guys, guys and girls on the chat, that, you know, a few months ago, this was one of the main coins that I said, if this coin goes up, and it starts going up a lot, where people that have bought and held this coin have been starting to make profits on it, like considerable profits. This is going to spread like wildfire because Ethereum Classic was one of the hottest coins in 2021. So it's just a mental thing, guys. People that were in crypto in 2021, when they see Ethereum Classic go up the way it has been going up, it's not really enough yet. But if this kind of cycle, or not cycle, if this kind of pattern continues on Ethereum Classic, we can absolutely assure that a lot of people will want to jump back in based on just that. Because, guys, when a coin goes up, and that is one of the better performing coins that somebody holds, and then it goes down, and then later on, within, you know, 2-3 years, it starts going up again. Don't you think people understand, like, oh, I'm going to try to get back in that coin because obviously, you know, I did well last time. I'm going to go back into it. And guys, Ethereum Classic is going to do well regardless of how many new people are coming into it, because the current community that's buying it, people like me, people fucking on Grayscale, all these people buying Ethereum Classic ongoingly, they know there's only a certain amount. They know that there's not going to be a ton of fucking you know, Ethereum Classic. There's what, only 410 million. I think it's something like that. Was it 410 million? I think it was. We got halvings on Ethereum Classic. So my point is like, people are buying these coins that they know that there's going to be, you know, only a certain amount. They're not fucking wasting their time with coins that are literally made out of thin air unless they're the ones making it. And that's kind of what we're seeing. We're seeing a divergence from that type of behavior to actual realistic like things like fucking ETFs, for instance, for Bitcoin, that's going to come to a variety of other different cryptos, right? Yeah, you are Wojak, Mr. Fool. And it's okay, because the thing with you being Wojak, Mr. Fool, is you're watching Wojak on your computer screen. You're just watching another Wojak. So we're all Wojak, guys. That's basically for sure. But we are going to be following this stuff. And you guys are going to find out you're doing pretty fucking good, honestly. Like, if you kind of start seeing kind of what's going on here, you'll start to see that your prices are actually doing not too bad. So that's what we're trying to quantify here, guys, on the channel. Trying to figure out a little bit maybe where these prices could go. Based on what's already happened. I mean, we can't really go anything off that. We can't try to go in on hype on this channel because we just know how that's going to, you know, we know that's how that's gonna play out, guys. And you know, it just never plays out well. Like, and we've seen that, right? We've seen that. So yeah, I guess that's kind of the main thing, guys, is what do we need to yeah. So Bill B's dollar cost averaging on payday, which is badass. I mean, that's a great way to do it. Like, every time you get paid, just, you know, buy $50 or, you know, $500 or whatever your pay is, where you don't feel like you're fucked for everything else. And that's a good starting point. Yeah, I mean, that's what I did for fucking 4 years, guys, honestly. And you know, now we got this fucking crypto channel, and fucking I'm doing my fucking thing on here, and it's badass, guys, because I'm actually able to tell people about how fucking great this stuff is, because it really will change your life, guys. Because a lot of people watching this channel, I know, are just average fucking, you know, we're not making fucking billions of dollars. we're not making millions of dollars. So it's stupid to think that we're just suddenly going to start making $1 million if we don't see that in our near future. Like, if you see you're about to start making millions, well, you obviously are. Well, there you go. Those are the people that fucking make millions. But if you're literally sitting around like me, and that really is an unrealistic number, and guys, you have to be honest with yourself, is that an unrealistic number? and then you have to see kind of what your options are. So my options were fucking crypto or, you know, other stocks and stuff like that. And guys, I tried both and just found that crypto was more suited towards kind of what I was trying to do and that kind of thing. So not really a history lesson, guys, just kind of what, you know, what brings people into this space is, you know, for some, it's fucking Lamborghinis and purple retro Miami Solana colors. For some, it's digital cash. For some, it's fucking digital gold, being part of a maxi fucking cult. I mean, there's different things, guys, in crypto. There's people that follow coins for specific people. You know, Tron and, you know, some of these coins people buy literally because they want to support the developer and the team behind it. So there's a lot of different angles people come in, and then there's people that come in and buy crypto just because they've seen this channel. So just a poor dude hoping to make some good gains next bull run. Yeah, and guys, you'll start to see that your gains in crypto will actually par up pretty nicely with the mark where the general economy and market's going. Like you're going to see that your crypto assets are actually going to be doing better than if you have other assets like, you know, property or houses or fucking you know, your IRA or your 401k or any of these fucking you know, investments that you have, any of your mutual funds. Like if your parents have investments and you're looking at those and seeing gains, you're going to see that your gains comparatively to all those things are actually doing pretty good. And like when I say pretty good, guys, you're doing then better than like anybody would be trying to get on Wall Street that wasn't a market maker, that was just participating in trading and trying to capture, you know, either realized or unrealized gains. But you're just not going to get the type gains in any of those things as you're going to get in crypto. Yeah, ETC has a hard cap number on it, and it's also mineable, and there's a reduction going on. So Ethereum Classic, guys, people don't think about it, but it is a coin that it has an active community. People that say the community is not active, that's just a straight up bold faced lie, because it does. You know, I've seen the community. I've watched some of their stuff. You know, there's stuff on YouTube, but there's also just stuff on the website and things like that. And they just have an active presence in crypto. So it's not, you know, it crypto past that, guys, really isn't anything else. Without an active community and without people actually sitting talking about it, you can almost assure it's either dead or, you know, nothing's happening. That's why people say that Zcash is dead and Dash is dead and fucking Ethereum Classic is dead, but they're the ones that are fucking really in denial because those fucking coins aren't dead, and there's active communities that are actively promoting the fact that they are good and they are still doing fucking crypto stuff. So it's just a dumb comment I've seen over the years, guys. People will constantly try to, you know, say this about that or say this about that, or like try to pick blame about fucking, oh, my coin's better, or, you know, my community's better. But in reality, guys, all the coins that are mineable have active communities. Litecoin, Dash, fucking Ethereum Classic, BTC, BCH, BSB. They all have active communities, and it's just something that probably will never stop, guys, because everybody thinks everybody's coin's better. And even if you look at it from a technical standpoint, other analytical data will prove every single person wrong that their coin is the best. Like, I mean, fuck, you can go on any of these coins and say that. Like, people say, oh, Ethereum Classic is, you know, it's a dead coin. Well, okay, well, if that's the case, why was it one of the best performing coins in 2021? Or people will say Dash is bad because there was a potential pre-mine. It's like, okay, it's like that's great, and there's also other things that Dash does, but why was it the best performing altcoin against BTC in 2017? You know, people will say, oh, well, Litecoin, fucking Charlie Lee dumped all his Litecoin. Well, okay, that's fucking stupid. Don't you think Charlie Lee would have had more money in terms of Litecoin at the very top? Or if he kept holding Litecoin? Let's see where Litecoin is in 10 years. And you ask me what the better deal was for Charlie Lee. And maybe it was fiat currency. Maybe he reinvested and, you know, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the network. It's the same fucking people that say on Bitcoin Cash that fucking, oh, Bitcoin Cash is a scam, and this, that, and the other, and you shouldn't listen to them, and all this. But in reality, guys, that doesn't even make sense. If you look at it from a technical standpoint, it doesn't even make sense. So you have every single one of these, and then you have Bitcoin maxi people saying, oh, Bitcoin's the only one. Well, okay, well then why do a lot of fucking big wallets hold fucking BTC, BCH, and BSV? And we're gonna look at that at the end with fucking Mount Gox, because this is exactly what I'm saying. These are just all propagandalized, guys. And honestly, all the communities, every single one of them, of these communities, a lot of them have this thing where they think their community is the best, and obviously that's good, because it has people end up promoting this stuff and finding communion among brothers and sisters to talk about the same crypto. But in reality, guys, all these communities, a lot of them have the same mindset, and they're all like, if all of them go up in price and a lot of them go up in price, wouldn't you think that all of them have something in common that's good and bad? Because I really highly doubt, guys, any coin on this screen, and this is only some of the mineable coins. If we start looking at other coins like fucking, there's all sorts of mineable coins. There's not obviously as many coins that are mineable as there are tokens and all these other, market making things. But what we look at when we look at on this channel, guys, is we look at reality. All right. So the reality is, okay, and if you guys don't believe in reality, then you're in denial. So the reality is, guys, is a lot of these crypto coins are going to do very good in terms of price. A lot of people don't realize that a lot of these coins have things built into them that are going to eventually reveal the upside price action that we want to see out of pretty much every coin, right? This isn't just just one particular one, but we have to be also realistic in the fact that like none of these coins are going to be better than each other, because the thing is, guys, is it just hasn't happened. Okay, it hasn't fucking happened. Like none of these, not one of these coins other than BTC has fucking really achieved past BTC, guys. We were looking at Dogecoin the other day. I thought Dogecoin outdid BTC, and at one point it did. But my point is, guys, is like it doesn't matter which coin. It's just it's a dumb fucking fight to say like there's only going to be one coin. Okay, Bitcoin maxi people that say, oh, there's only going to be fucking Bitcoin, that's the only thing you're going to be able to do. Or Bitcoin Cash people saying, oh, Bitcoin Cash is the real Bitcoin, it's the only one that's ever going to work. Like, or Bitcoin SV, like, it's almost at this point, it hasn't happened in any of these areas other than BTC. So the reality of it is, guys, is people are going to go into coins based on what they like. And the more time and energy we spend on trying to create our coin is better than yours, like, why don't we show everybody? That's why I always tell people, guys, when I'm out with, like, when I'm out in public places, when I have talked about crypto, I know I've recently said that, I've been talking less about crypto just out in the real world, because simply people just don't understand it. So, but if you have the opportunity, like if I talk to somebody about crypto, I'm going to tell them what that I use that works, that I've tried. Like, do you understand really what crypto is, right? And a lot of these people don't. But there's also this kind of toxic fucking thing among all these communities, guys. All these crypto communities, Solana, fucking Bitcoin Cash, BTC, ETC, Bitcoin SV, some more than others, guys. There's some that are notably more than others. And it's just, there's no point to it, all right? The point of this stuff is to talk about fucking what it is that these things have good, not this fucking battle that is, it doesn't matter. It does not fucking matter. So the more time people spend trying to say, oh, well, Ethereum, and we've been guilty of it on this channel, and it's going to stop, guys. Like, I'm going to stop doing it, because there's no sense in me to come and say, well, I like Ethereum Classic better because it's mineable. ETH is just fucking, a proof of stake now, but people are still going to buy fucking ETH. Like, people are still going to You know, if ETH goes to $10,000, so many more people will talk about it, and instead of Ethereum Classic going to 1,000. And if you guys don't understand what that means, that's a 3x from here. And Ethereum Classic's at $200, that'd be a 5x. Or so whatever. So $100, so it'd be a 50. So what we're saying, guys, is that is just the reality of the crypto space. Nobody's gonna fucking Lin Lee, yeah, what's going on? So any thoughts on Zcash? Yeah, so my thoughts on Zcash are very positive, guys. In fact, I made a video. Go back and watch it if you haven't watched it, Lin Lee. That I confidently believe that Zcash. See, guys, let me take a few steps back before we get to what I just said. In the crypto space, there is ongoing opportunity, and when I mean opportunity, there's always, it doesn't matter what the overall crypto market is doing. There's always opportunity in a cryptocurrency. You can find a cryptocurrency based on certain attributes that will create opportunity at any given point. And I made a video a few days ago about Zcash kind of being this hidden, this hidden gem crypto that actually has a lot of trading, guys. Like, you can buy it on Gemini. I don't know where else you can buy it in the United States, but you can swap it on a variety of different wallets. So my point is there's always opportunity in cryptocurrency depending on price. Like right now, I'm not like right now, guys. Let me give you an example. Unless Solana starts increasing in price very rapidly, the last coin I would go in is Solana because it's up fucking 9x from a year ago. You know, it was at $8. It went up to fucking $120. I don't know where it's at now. So my point is coins like Zcash have taken a hit from this privacy narrative of being delisted from Binance. But guys, have you not noticed we've heard about Zcash and Dash being not offered as wallet support or not offered for trading for like the last year? So these coins are still trading, and it's very similar to the FTX and the Terra Luna thing, not in the sense of Zcash being a scam or anything like that. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm saying we saw these fallen crypto exchanges literally fall, and then we saw these coins almost resurrect from a bottom. And I think that bottom's in on Zcash. And I am going to say that if you guys are just getting in on cryptocurrency right this second, the coins to look at are not these overpriced market coins. The coins to look at are the coins that have tokenomics built into them that guarantee upside. The Zcash community, if you guys go back and look at the price, you go back and look at the community right now, everything is very active in Zcash. There are a lot of things going on in Zcash that most people coming into crypto are not going to have the slightest inclination of what the fuck is going on. Zcash is the farthest thing from their mind, and it's actually very easy to get, guys. And again, we're not promoting to tell you to go buy Zcash unless you guys look into it and it works for what you're doing. But what we are telling you is, you're welcome. So what we are telling you is that at every given point, there are positions in crypto that want to be taken by opportunistic people. And whether those people are automated market makers, aka the crypto exchanges, and or you or me, they're going to get taken at some point. So when we start looking at this and when we start examining some of these things, I'm not a Solana fan. I don't think anybody in the chat is, honestly, at least with the videos that I've been making. What about Horizon, please? I don't know about Horizon. I don't know about any of the fundamentals on it, Lin Lee, honestly. But I guess what we could look at on Horizon is just tell you what it is, right? We could tell you what is going on with this coin, because a lot of these proof of stake, market making coins present these huge, these huge upside graphs, but really it's nobody trading them, and that's the reason they're going up. And if anybody did trade them, if anybody did, interact with the trading aspects of these tokens, then they wouldn't even portray the graphs that we see on the screen. So we have to be mindful of the coins that are actually going to go up organically, that are actually can guarantee upside, or we have to just take a step back and say, what the fuck am I doing, right? So it says algorithm, but it says not mineable. I don't know enough about this coin, all right? I've seen people promote it. It seems to be, around. It's on a lot of exchanges. I'm not saying it's not good. I just don't know enough about it, so I don't want to, I don't know anything built into this to make it, fucking what it is. So, but yeah, like most tokens, like most coins and tokens that we've seen, we see a lot of the volatility back here in the summer of 2017, and we're hoping that picks up again over here. But I don't know enough about this coin, Lindley, so I'm gonna skip it. But if it's something that works for you, then check it out. I would definitely make sure it's stored in a non-custodial wallet. I would definitely make sure that you're not leaving it on a crypto exchange, because that'd be the worst thing. But past that, if you're just holding it or whatever, yeah, there's novelty coins I hold. I don't hold half or fucking 2/3 of my wealth in coins like NIM. But yeah, I have some novelty coins. I've shared with those. I've told you guys about Gas, my best performing coin of 2023, but I don't have all my portfolio in Gas, right? So yeah, that's what we got going on the chat, guys. Let's move into what I wanted to talk about with the Mount Gox thing. So I found this article on read.cash. I thought it was pretty cool. It basically it's written by Pantera. So it's a Bitcoin Cash article, which is, there's good articles. There's some that promote Bitcoin Cash like this that I think are good, and then there's also articles that are just AI generated that are like, oh, you got to look at the technical analysis here and this and that, and those articles kind of suck. So this is kind of an article. I'm not going to read it. I'll just kind of tell you what's going on with it because I already read it. So it's basically talking about this year being the year of the highly anticipated Mount Gox crypto exchange, guys. And if you're new to crypto, this was one of the biggest crypto. I don't know if it was the biggest in terms of Bitcoin. It still might be. I mean, I think it was like 800,000 Bitcoins or something like that. I don't know if it's the biggest crypto exchange by Bitcoin, amounts. I don't know if FTX. You'd have to look into that, but it was big. It was the biggest one of the time. It still might be the biggest one if you do the math on everything. But basically, this is supposed to be 2024 is supposed to be the year of everybody getting paid back their crypto, their Bitcoin. I need a second, guys. Give me a second here. Give me just a quick minute here. It's a one-man show, guys. I gotta zone in. There's no editing here, so. So what we are saying, guys, is this article goes to talk about, and this isn't promoting Bitcoin Cash, guys. Don't be confused. I'm not promoting Bitcoin Cash. You guys know I fucking love it. So, just let me just speak here. So, there's a big amount of Bitcoin BTC, and there's a big amount of Bitcoin Cash, and they actually did throw this in the article, which I enjoyed too. You can see all the Mount Gox cold wallets, and they match up coincidingly with the Bitcoin Cash version of Bitcoin. And they're going to start basically dumping these, guys. And I mean dumping these because they're going to be starting to repay creditors, and those creditors are then going to dump the coin. Apparently, that's what some people are saying. Some people are saying that, this article is saying that early Bitcoin people are going to go with Bitcoin Cash, guys. And again, like, I'm not trying to say something's going to happen with that. I don't know. I don't feel that, that's necessarily the way any of this is going to go. I actually think that a lot of these people, see, guys, you gotta realize when the people lost the crypto on Mount Gox, that crypto is worth 100x now. So the Mount Gox crypto that was once worth whatever they lost, even though they're not getting that crypto amount back, which would be an insane amount, the crypto that they did recover in the cold wallets are 100x gains from where they got hacked from. So these people, a lot of these people in some cases are doing fucking, beyond fucking fantastic, because even though they're only getting a fractional share of the Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash from when they got hacked, they're still fucking getting like millions, and in some case, I don't know how much the biggest repay is on the creditors, but they're getting a lot of fucking money. Okay, so this article is basically talking about how, here's the small sum payments of the creditors on offloading some of these coins. Some people are getting paid in fiat. Some people are taking Bitcoin Cash. I think you actually had the ability to pick which coin you wanted to go with, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of people, the thing with that Bill B89, and I hate to burst anybody's bubble, is a lot of people say a lot of stuff about a lot of coins, especially, and Bitcoin Cash is one of these coins, guys, that you guys know it's one of my biggest holdings. I mean, I've told you guys on the channel multiple times, it's one of my biggest holdings, but a lot of people will try to, up till this point, guys, realistically, Bitcoin Cash has gone down against Bitcoin price. So if you look at the price on Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, and we do it all the time. And again, I just want to bring people into reality here, guys. That's the goal of this channel. It's not to promote any one coin. Obviously, guys, Zcash, we were just talking about it. Was I promoting it? Yes. Is it the lowest performing? Is it my worst performing coin? Yes, guys. Yes, it's the lowest performing coin, but I'm not gonna sit here and say, hey, that this is the thing. Real Bitcoin people are in whatever they're in, whether it's Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin. And what I mean by that, guys, is people coming in that are buying BTC. It's simply not true. If they're in BTC, that is what they're in. That is what they're supporting, right? So yes, OG people are in Bitcoin Cash, but I guarantee you these same OG people are in Bitcoin as well. Guys, I'm going to be honest. If I was holding all my crypto in Bitcoin Cash, sure, I might be trading a little bit ongoingly for fucking however much time as I see the price of Bitcoin Cash going down. But I'm telling you right now that if I was an early BTC person, I would hold my BTC coins just like I hold all my coins. My Neo, my Zcash, my fucking Bitcoin Cash, my BSV, any of my coins. Like, people need to understand that there's no sense of urgency once you accumulate these coins to just be on one side of the argument. Because on the dollar argument, BTC is the best performing asset in mankind. On the other argument, some of these other communities and communities that I support are saying, well, we have a better technology, but that isn't reflected in the price right now. So the people that are in Bitcoin right now, BTC, they're in Bitcoin, and OG Bitcoin Cash people are in Bitcoin Cash and BTC, or some of them have liquidated all their Bitcoin holdings and gone into Bitcoin Cash, which seems kind of stupid in my opinion, but that's just my opinion, guys. This is all my opinion. So Bill B89 said there's another YouTuber saying that Bitcoin OGers' ultimate goal is to move into Bitcoin Cash, and I I don't agree or disagree there. I think there are people doing that, but I think it's also it's also a possibility that they're just buying both or seeing how both coins are doing. Like, they don't. There's no sense of urgency to dump a bunch of coin, guys. Like, I want you to understand. There's no. If I held what I had in BTC, which would be a lot of dollars, that wouldn't negate what I would have in Bitcoin Cash, nor would I try to at any one point dump one for the other, right? So now there are people that have done that, guys. I'm telling you that likely, this doesn't apply. I'm just saying, from my perspective, I just wouldn't see the point. And I've been saying this since day one. People that have Bitcoin and had Bitcoin, what would be the point to liquidate all for another version of Bitcoin, aka Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin Gold or Bitcoin SV? Wouldn't you want to hold all of them? You can say, a lot of people say, oh, Bitcoin is archaic technology and this, that, and the other. Well, guys, I hate to break it to you, it's doing really good in price. So even if that is the case, don't you think it would make more sense to look at what is going on in this and just fucking average cost down on some of these coins if you want, or just accept that, there's not a battle in it. It's just where the money is coming into now, right? So there's no sense of urgency, guys, to like warn people of being misled into crypto. This is a learning curve people need to understand, because we can't place nobody on the internet in any of these communities is going to be able to play savior for crypto. It's just not happening, guys, because people are going to come in. They're going to want to buy what people are buying because it makes them feel safe. And I did a whole fucking Wojak episode on this. I did a whole Wojak episode on this with Wojak buys Litecoin. And a lot of this stuff that I talk about, guys, is based on what I've seen. So, it's direct experience shit. Is that the reality of it is, guys, is most people are not coming into crypto and buying the coins that we're talking about on this channel. They are coming in and buying BTC. The likelihood of that is higher, and we've seen that with the price. But also, guys, you got to realize that there's other things going on, right? So, not here to put down any coin, not here to boost up any coin, guys. You guys know I don't fucking hold a lot of BTC, but will that come to bite me in the ass at some point on this channel? Will that be revealed to some point, to some degree? Yeah, if I would have just bought in Bitcoin every single time, I would be up on dollars. And if I just bought Ethereum every single time, I would be up on dollars. That is the reality, guys. So understand that the reality and what we want to happen in this crypto stuff are two different things. But this also is very, very maybe opportunistic, right? ApeCoin, I can't even talk about it, Lindley, honestly, because I'm not going to buy ApeCoin. And the reason we don't buy, and the reason, guys, we're not going to talk about coins like ApeCoin or the Graph or any of these coins that are just not mineable, is there's no point. These coins are going to be in line with how many people, these are account-based system tokens, okay? What that means is there is only going to, the market is only going to act as such on all those coins, meaning if the market is going a general direction, these coins will go in a general direction with that. But I would say that we're not going to cover ApeCoin because there's no point. It might be one of the best performing coins, guys, but again, I don't think it will be. So I just, my thoughts on ApeCoin aren't good. All right. And they weren't good when people bought it. I think we covered it on the channel. We never did a deep dive into it, and maybe I will at some point if we get a ridiculous fucking price gain, but I think that will only be because either people are dumping or nobody's buying it. And the reason is, guys, it's an Ethereum token. There are literally, I don't know how many Ethereum tokens there are now at this point, these utility Ethereum tokens, ERC20s, but it's got to be in the hundreds of thousands now at this point. With crypto, with Binance saying there's 2 million plus cryptos, there has got to be a fucking ridiculous amount of the same ERC. I just don't see the point of ERC20 tokens. And guys, I realize the point might be to draw people in with the extreme price volatility. I get that part. But that's not real volume. That's not real trading. So once people find that out, I think the ERC20 market is going to suffer, guys, big time. And I think you're going to see a lot of ERC20 coins, including tokens like ApeCoin, and including, guys, I don't know what ApeCoin is. This is probably some NFT marketplace just by what I'm looking at on my screen. I could be completely wrong. I don't know what it is, honestly. I have no clue. But I do know it's an ERC20 token, guys. That kind of is the starting deterrence from why I'm not looking into it. Right? So, guys, we are live on the channel, live on Cryptocurrency Theory. We got Lynn Lee in the house. We got Bill B89. We got Lynn Lee and Bill B89 lighting up the chat. We got Dine Kim. I didn't see you in here. So, Dine Kim. We got Mr. Fool. We got OG people in the chat. We got Alan 6. We got a lot of people here. So, basically, guys, and this is kind of something I want to talk about too, is this thing with Bitcoin SV is there's this thing among Bitcoin Cash community members, me included, and we've been guilty of it on the chat. I know I've been guilty of it. Bitcoin SV holder or Bitcoin SV community holders, there's been people on the internet including myself. And guys, we have to be realistic here. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. All right. There is no Bitcoin Cash is the real Bitcoin. Bitcoin SV is the real Bitcoin. BTC is the real Bitcoin. Bitcoin is Bitcoin, right? And what I mean by that is, as long as we're sitting here fighting our Bitcoin is better than your Bitcoin, or you know, the transaction are slow on BTC network right now. Everybody already knows this stuff. The people that want to know this stuff, that take interest in this kind of stuff, guys, people like my fucking friends that I talk to know this stuff. People know this stuff already. This is not anything people aren't interested on the transaction cost of Bitcoin, BTC, or Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV. They're not interested in Nano. They're not interested in any of these low-priced transactional cryptos. What they want to be a part of is something that they feel safe, that they feel, you know, that everybody's buying, that they feel is going to change the world. And as of right now, guys, that's BTC. But, you know, that's for reasons that we're not sure how we're going to play out long term, guys. And what I mean by that, guys, if you try to find an article on Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin SV or Bitcoin Gold, you're not going to find a lot of people talking about it, even when the price jumps are happening. And there is actually a designed reason for this, guys. And the designed reason that's being pushed on the internet is actually working. So people are only going into BTC. That may or may not be a good thing for me and you guys talking on this channel. Like I said, there's no guarantees in any of this stuff. So if you're coming here for a guarantee, not going to happen, because there's no guarantees on any of this stuff. Bitcoin might gobble up dominance until this channel does not exist. And find that to be a real reality, guys. I mean, like I said, all of my coins, with the exception of maybe gas, have been trending down against BTC. And that is because BTC is eating up the dominance. It's actually fallen, right? It's actually fallen. It was actually 51. But that just means one thing, guys. That means that this isn't fucking over, because we're not sitting here. We're still, you guys understand, the channel's still here. So which means there's opportunity in some of these things still. And, you know, I can't sit here, guys, and promote BTC constantly, because it's not what I believe in. It's not. It's like me coming to try to talk to you about a religion that I don't believe in. It would come off fucking, you know, it would come off bad, because you're going to be sitting there like, what the fuck, dude? I'm not buying into what you're saying because you don't believe it. So a lot of people on the internet, guys, they do believe BTC is the one. And keep letting those people, don't try to change those people. That's my main point here. Is this channel is going to be moved towards, we're over, this channel is going to be basically, I'm over trying to convince people, because they're not going to be convinced. The people that want to know about the actual, you know, values of this stuff are going to find out, guys. And the people that aren't interested aren't. So let those people that aren't, just let those people be, because, you know, this channel, dude, you know, guys, has fallen into this too. You know, we've fallen into trying to like tell people like, you know, these coins are better than these coins. Guys, I don't give a fuck what coins you own. Honestly, I really don't. If people come into the chat and go, here's my profile, there's somebody talking about fucking some token the other week in here, Gari. Go look at Gari. Gari's going to be this. Gari's going to be that. What do I think about this? And honestly, like, those people probably own those coins or tokens. I don't care, right? You guys, I don't care what tokens or coins people, I don't like to see people lose money on coins. Like, let's talk about a random topic. Let's grab a random topic happening in crypto right now. Let's look at Hex. What do you think about Hex, guys? What do you guys think about Richard Heart and Hex? Not really Richard Heart. Let's just look at Hex. Fuck Richard Heart. Richard Hart's a scammer, right? That's what everybody says. But people bought his coin. People supported him. Now let me tell you what's going on, guys. Let's look at this. If all the coins are locked up right here and nobody can sell them, is this even accurate? No, this isn't even real. So what is real is this reality down here, right? So let's look at what's going on with Hex. I think they did an airdrop for PulseX was their thing. So PulseX was I think their airdrop or something to fucking their scam Hex, right? Pulse Chain, I don't remember what it was called. It was called something. It was called yeah, Hex Pulse Chain. So now there's this artificial, look at this. So now this graph goes up. And you know what I would say, guys? I would say no, there's a lot of people that just lost money on Hex, right? That was what it was. So at the end of the day, it's a scam, right? We could all say that Hex was a scam. Whether or not this is some rebirth and Richard Hart, you know, tries to vindicate himself by saying fucking, you know, you guys didn't claim your Hex tokens. You guys are idiots. Like he always tries to do. He tries to make it seem like all the people that don't listen to him are stupid and that he has all the answers. So this couldn't be farther from the truth, and we saw that with this scam. So this was a scam. Richard Hart was a scam, and this coin will probably go up because most people aren't even participating in the airdrop because he's manufactured it a way where it doesn't look like a scam, but it is. So this kind of applies back to what I was saying, guys, with coins. People are going to buy whatever coins they want to buy, and that's fine. And those coins might appear a certain way one day, and then, you know, but there doesn't need to be like a push for like coins to do bad. Like I don't want to see Bitcoin. I don't want to see like Bitcoin Cash or Bitcoin SV. These are two particular communities, guys, that you know, push the narrative like we're gonna overtake Bitcoin or we're gonna be, you know, fucking the best crypto tomorrow. But the reality of it is it hasn't happened. And the reality of it is that the more people that buy into Bitcoin, BTC, that's going to be what it's probably going to be because that's what's already happened. But, you know, what I'm saying is, guys, is that the focus on what these coins can do for crypto is better than the focus on which coin is better. There's plenty of people that have came into the not really rip XRP, but there's people that have came in the chat a lot of times, and it's fine. I get it. That have said like, oh, look into this coin or look into that coin, and it does this and this. But the reality of it is, guys, all we give a fuck about, all I care about, guys, is buying power. All I care about is price go up. And yes, that might be a simplistic way of looking at this, but that's what people care about. So we'll continue looking at these prices, guys, but you know, people don't care what works. Honestly, I know it sounds bad. People really don't care. But when they do start seeing that there is a need for caring about this stuff, that's when we'll likely see some of the coins that we like, or at least that I like, you know, like Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Zcash, you know, some of these coins that we look at on this channel will actually start to do pretty good. But right now they're not, okay? Just fucking accept it. They're not. So, you know, we're the ones, guys, that are taking the fucking hit. You guys have to realize this. We are the ones, like, if you guys are holding some of these coins, it could be any coin that is down against BTC, or you're holding an ERC20 token that is down against Ethereum, you are doing worse than if you just bought Ethereum and Bitcoin and held it. Now, we can't say that'll ever change. It hasn't changed yet. We've lost a little bit of dominance from 49 to 51%. But what we can say, guys, is what's happened. Right? We can say what's happened. So take a minute and think about what's happened in crypto recently. What has happened is we are now seeing mainstream come into BTC. That is what we've seen. What we saw last week with the ETF. That's what we're going to continue to see. Okay. What also we will see, you have to understand, guys, crypto exchanges, large crypto players in the game, holders, developers, fucking whatever, the big people, not me and you. Maybe you, not me. Okay, definitely not me. Maybe you, not me. They don't want BlackRock, Fidelity, any of these people to control crypto by controlling BTC. They can't control Ethereum anymore. Ethereum's proof of stake. There's too many nodes. They can't do it. But they can attempt to influence Ethereum, fucking BTC. The exchanges don't want this to happen. They listen to me very carefully. The crypto exchanges don't want BTC to be influenced highly by anybody but themselves, right? Market makers, there's two separate market makers now, guys. Really, there's tons of them, but there's real two separate groups. There are the BlackRock Fidelity type people, and then there is Upbit, fucking Qcoin, you know, HitBTC, whatever, Binance. So there's two different market makers now. It's not just the exchanges and not just fucking these private, like, very centralized, essentially node operators, guys. AKA Fidelity Mining, AKA Fidelity EDX, AKA, or EDX Exchange, AKA fucking BlackRock ETF. So two groups, right? You guys follow me? Last thing that one of these groups, the crypto exchanges, all these big ones, is for BlackRock to have more of a control than they do. They'd rather work together to have what they have than let BlackRock and all these other companies try to control it, right? So two separate groups we're watching here. We got to watch how they pan out. We're not nothing's guaranteed here, but I am making a personal choice and a personal bet on not BlackRock, not Fidelity, not Goldman Sachs, not fucking any of these fucking JP Morgan, none of them. I'm actually betting up. I'm putting my bet with Upbit, Binance, fucking, you know, and Coinbase is a questionable one. Some of these are even questionable. Binance, we just don't know. We don't know which ones are, but I'm going with the other group because I'm thinking, for me, there's more opportunity in the other group. Now, if you know, a multimillionaire, you know, a billionaire even, the other group might sound better, you know, BlackRock, some of these other things. But I have to do what's best for me, guys. I got to do what's best for me. And I can't be fucking just sitting here inching my way through Bitcoin. But had I done that, that might have been the better way to accumulate dollars. Up till it's not. Up till it's not. So guys, we'll wrap it up there. We're gonna try to end this on a high note again. So we'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Later.